Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ty at HouseOfKicks.com, and I managed to squeeze in this quick post this morning. So we're going to talk about the Dunk Low Pandas. They're coming out again tomorrow in both men's and women's. And this is pretty much a restock, and a lot of people want to know how many pairs are made and is the shoe worth investing in. So this morning we're going to talk about that. So I'm just going to cut the Gordian knot and just jump to the point real quick. So you already know what the shoe looks like: white base upper, black highlight on the toe area, the backside, the swoosh logo, and white midsole and a black outsole perforations on the toe box. So you already know. So now let's just jump into how many pairs, and then we're gonna talk about where to get it and then resale. So basically, the only person that's getting it is Nike. So you don't need, this is not rockets. I mean, you already know Nike is the only one getting it, and Nike has been pretty much trying to get rid of the wholesale distribution channel because they know they can sell the shoes themselves. So why go through anybody else? So a lot of things are gonna be now via Nike, and I learned from my partner Chris Burns yesterday that Nike does no longer do the futures, and they stopped doing that since 2015. So this is interesting. So now a lot of this stuff is just coming through Nike. I guess 20% of the inventory, or even more than that, is probably gonna be going to Nike, and then everybody else is gonna get the rest. Starting with Foot Locker, but nobody else is getting those pandas tomorrow by Nike. All right. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is the stock numbers. Now in this case, I don't really have that much data, so I just stuck with what I learned a couple of days ago. Now last week the high pandas dropped, and they were restocked about 7 days ago, right? So this is what was obtained for the man. For the man, there was a total of like 2452 pairs that came, and for the women, it was about 13,471. So I'm thinking, based on these recent records, we can actually make some projection and say, hey, for the men's, it's going to be the same way, between 2,000 and 4,000 pairs of the Panda Lows are going to drop, and for the women, maybe between 12,000 and 15,000, based on past records, because Nike is going to try to capitalize on the shoes, and the men's obviously is less than the women's. I don't know why they chose to do that, but that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Now the next thing we want to talk about is resale. So I'm going to start with the man, and we're going to talk about the women later. Now for the resale, I didn't want to show you a lot of details. I just wanted to show you how the shoe is doing per size, and this is a good shoe. If you look on my screen right now, the size 6, you earn about $157. On a size 6.5, 162. Between size 7 and 9.5, anything between 120 and 130. Size 9.5 to like 11, you earn a little bit between 140 and 150, and then size 11.5 to 13, anything between 160 and 180. So this is a good shoe. Like any size you get, you're gonna make more than $100. This is incredible. Now a lot of people want to know, is this shoe worth investing in for the long term and the short term? So I'll say this: it depends on how much money you have in the bank. Okay, we've already talked about the chart, so I'm not gonna get into it. So now, if you want to invest in this shoe long term, this is what you can expect. I found an equation for you guys. So basically, this is since October the 24th, the shoes have been earning about 10 cents per day. So every day, there's like an increment of 10 cents every day. So if you were to hold this shoe for like 6 months, like 180 days from like the 24th, by like April, the shoe is going to be worth about like $296. And you're going to be making about $164. So this is a good shoe. It's going to keep increasing. So even if you pay a resale now, you are still going to be able to make money. So long-term investment, I'll say yes, go for it. Long-term, short-term, either way is fine. You're going to make some decent money. Now let's talk about the women. Now for the women, they're a little less, but it's still like incredible. Like a size 10.5, you make about 125. So between a size 10.5 and 12, you make the most money. So larger sizes are fetching more money, anywhere between $100 to like $140. For size 5.5 all the way to like a 9, you make anywhere between $80 and $100. So that is still good. Now if you want to get all these details, you can go on my website and get access to all of that. But I want to show you how an equation for the women's. So we've already talked about the charts, so we're not going to get into all of that. So this is what the equation looks like. So the shoe earns about $0.07 a day, like 7 cents per day, since October the 23rd of 2021. So if you want to make your projection, you can use this and then plug in whatever number you want to plug in there. So if you want to know how much your shoe is going to be worth in like a year, Just replace the time T by 360 and you're going to be able to find it. Now, overall, we can say that the men's are doing better than the women, but either shoe is a great investment. So you're going to make some money either way. All right. So that's all for today. Now, I wanted to finish this by telling you a couple of things. Now, number one, there are so many shoes that are coming out, like a lot of shoes that are coming out, and that don't have the man capacity to write all these things on YouTube, to actually share it on YouTube. So if you want to know about the Venice Dunk Low, I wrote about it this morning. About the Jordan 6 Chinese New Year, I wrote about it this morning. If you want to know about this is the Dunk Low I just talked about. The white and black one in the women's, I talked about it like on the 29th. You want to know about the Sempre Familia, I talked about it. The Charles Barkley 94 Phoenix Suns, I also talked about it. So I don't have the time to put all these things on YouTube. It's just too much. If you want to know about the NBA 75 anniversary Knicks, I've also talked about it. The Yeezy 700 resin, I talked about it. The Dunk High Pandas, all that. There's a bunch of shoes that I've talked about. Just go on the website and you're going to get access to it. Again, I have something new on my website. I have a chat right now that you can actually talk to me live. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, you can go straight on my website for Monday through Friday between 6 in the morning and 3 p.m. I'm available, so you can ask me any question. Check here. This is my website. You can ask me any questions that you have. If you want to authenticate your sneaker, you want to ask any questions, this is the place to go, on the website. Also, before I finish, I want to tell you about House of Kicks Premium, which some of the people know about. You can sign up for it. It's only $4.99, $4.99 a month, $4.99. So basically $5 a month, and you get access to my premium content. You get access to a free sneaker authentication every month. You get access to exclusive early links and coupons and sneaker steals. And you also get a report on sneakers or other things you can resell for money. I'm going to personally send it to you if you require that. And then you also get your sneaker, your collection featured on the website. I get about 55,000 visitors for like almost 100,000 page views a month. It's increasing. And then you get periodically put into a raffle for a chance to win a free item. It could be a sneaker, it could be anything. All right. And then last but not least, you get your fee waived on the first 3 items you purchase every month if you use my concierge proxy shopping service. So all these things at your fingertips. Again, sign up for House of Kicks Premium. All right. Again, thanks for watching. This is Ty from House of Kicks, and stay tuned for more stuff.